So because YouTube Record is being about this, it'll probably be in a couple smaller videos. So here's the first part. Hi, I'm Dansu. This is my 200 follower get to know me video. Um, I'm 27 years old. I'm a writer and martial artist, and I never really expected Luger to take off on Tumblr. I thought it would be like my other Tumblr experiences where where my character would be, basically ignored it. I get bored and maybe have two people I played with and not even regularly. So it's pleasant to not be bored and to have more than two people playing with me. Um, so first question is okay. The best question has to be why Luger, and that's from Nontannis. So I picked Luger because I relate to him. He's quiet, shy, withdrawn, seems to have some social anxiety issues going on, and he's a bit of a weirdo, actually. So I really relate with a lot of facets of his personality. He, I like that he's a quiet protagonist. It's nice to see one who doesn't just sit there and talk all the time. It was easy to relate to him. Um, yeah, so it's because I related to him a lot. Segadacier asks, we all know you're an author, so tell us what inspired you to write your book series. Well, that depends on which book series we're talking about. Opus Aria was spawned when I was bored in my gender and lit class in college. The teacher was one of those who really, really liked class participation through discussions, and I'm not really good at doing the discussion thing. It makes me nervous. So I would only chime in every once in a while, and I would get really painfully bored, so I started writing. I had been working on Aria's character design a little earlier than that, but for some art contest that I entered and didn't win because I can't draw. Well, not well. But, yeah, so I was writing and writing and realized that I had the starts of a novel, and then realized that I actually had enough ideas to carry me through to the end of the novel, which was a first because I had only worked in short fiction before that. So it was this huge experience of learning how to write a novel there. Yeah. While taking a full load of classes in college. So there's that. My other series are they vary in inspiration. Some of them from TV shows or ideas I have had in my head about multiple universes and people who can hop between them. And then one of my biggest sources of inspiration would be dreams and nightmares. I have really vivid dreams and extremely vivid nightmares. So they I it would be foolish of me to not use them for my books. I mean, if something scares me, it's bound to scare someone else too, right? Or if something it seems cool to me, it's bound to seem cool to someone else. So yeah, I have my entire NaNoWriMo idea for this year is based off of a dream I had this weekend, and I'm hoping that it goes well. It'll be delving into urban fantasy this time, and I haven't written urban fantasy in a long, long time. It'll be great. Um, Path to Light asked, what do you look for in a friend? Well, I look for someone who I can talk to, someone I can open up to specifically. I'm not very good at talking about myself. This video is kind of an exercise in me being better about it. Um, so, someone I can open up to, someone who accepts me, someone who can be there through my highs and lows. And my lows can really, honestly, be pretty terrible. Most of 2014 was spent in a crushing depression, and I'm really, really glad to be out of that. Spent Manifest asked, tell us about your 5 favorite things in the whole wide world and why they're important to you. Yuri, why do you do this to me? 5 important things and why they're important. That's a lot of things. That's so many things. So, well, the first is a cop-out. It's writing. Writing is really super important to me, and it's one of my favorite things in the world. I love being able to create. I love being able to express myself in a way that I can't with my actual voice. I'm not good at talking. I'm pretty crappy at it. Um, but writing allows me to actually be able to speak my mind, express myself, explore different worlds, and bring my characters' stories to life as well. Um, Connect with people in a way that I usually can't. So, yeah, writing very, very near and dear to my heart. Um, Second one would be taekwondo. Taekwondo's been a part of me for a very long time. I've taken a couple breaks from it. One for injury in high school, and then because of college, I took a bit of a break as well. But I've been training on and off since I was 13, and I'm 27, so that's a long time. Wow, that really is a long time. But it's one of the only places where I feel entirely focused. I've got relatively severe ADHD, and it says something for me to be able to be entirely focused on something. It makes me feel better about myself. I feel like I can do basically anything when I'm doing taekwondo. Like I even think I can do a 540 now, which is something that was impossible to me in high school. I mean, that might have been physical limitations in high school. I was really, really thin, and that wouldn't have helped me much. Um, but that's beside the point. Yeah, taekwondo makes me feel like a better person. Like I can do anything. Like I'm strong and confident, instead of I usually feel kind of like a mess. So yeah, taekwondo good for me. Taekwondo makes me feel better. The third one would be when my best friend, best bro Emil Red visits. She's awesome. She's one of those people who just gets me and accepts me and understands me, and we have a blast when we're here together. She's coming out for ASEN again, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna cosplay Luger and Ivor, and it'll be great. And I'm gonna cosplay Gilgamesh, and I'm pretty sure she's cosplaying Ryunosuke. It'll be weird but great. Also, I have Waver with me. Woohoo. Um, but she gets me, and when she's here, I feel happier, and it's fun. We just go off and do all of these fun things. I don't sit around and lounge as much. I'm more active, and that helps me with that mood stuff. So, really important. Um, Fourth important thing would be reading. Reading is kind of that gateway into writing for me. Reading is where I got a lot of my initial inspiration. Actually, some of my initial inspiration was Sailor Moon, but we'll leave that out. But reading, it allows me to go into another world, kind of, go on these adventures with characters, and, well, it's a way to ignore the rest of the world sometimes, too. You can call that escapism, you can call it whatever you want, but it's true. The fifth one, I guess, would be hanging out with my boyfriend. I'm at his condo right now, and he's at work. But he's one of those people where we can be together, but we aren't necessarily doing the same thing, but we're still having a nice time. I mean, he was playing Symphonia, I was playing Abyss, and it was wonderful. Or I'm writing, he's playing, and we're spending time together, but we're both introverts, so we don't need to be talking all the time, which is nice. Yeah. Um, so, couple more questions. Valiant Overachiever asks, I have a question. What is your favorite kind of perfume? I don't actually wear perfume. Never had the I can tell you what kind of scents I like, though. Vanilla, cinnamon, spicy, herby type things, which really kind of hammers home that Dansu is Luger thing. I don't like anything too flowery or fruity scented. My favorite scents from like Bath and Body Works are the white tea ginger or their long discontinued green tea cucumber, which of course they discontinued it. I liked the scent. Spoiler alert, if I like the scent of something, 90% of a chance that it's going to be discontinued within a year. Um, Another one from Iri. Name one thing that you want to write slash RP about that you've never had but wanted. See, this is one of those things where I've RP'd a lot of things, and I've written a lot of things. It's hard to pick an AU or something that I haven't written yet, but I know I haven't done Pacific Rim yet, and that's something that I adore. I love the idea of drift compatibility. I love giant robots. I adore giant robots. Oh, that made me remember something I wanted to talk about in the favorite things, but I forgot. Oops. But yeah, giant robots, awesome. And then in general, just Luger being corrupted, because I haven't really explored that all that much yet. There's a private RP that's going to be going that way, but we haven't gotten there quite yet. So yeah, corrupt my Cinnabon. Someone corrupt him. Maybe Gilland can do it. Who knows? Someone corrupt Luger, please. As for that thing that I remembered that I wanted to talk to, that should have made the top 5 important things, but I kind of forgot about it because I'm stupid, would be Gundam 00 in general. It's the first series that actually made me want to RP, and that's because I strongly identify with Tieria Arde in many ways. He's one of my favorite characters to write, and he's very precious to me and near and dear my heart. But his transformation through the series is something that helped me through a really hard time in my life. So there was that. There, see, I talked about something. Only a couple more questions left. Let me get them pulled up. I wish I had my glasses on, but I'm a doof. Another one from Eerie. Eerie asks, do I have any scars? Yes, I have scars. I don't know why, but I kind of scar pretty badly. So I've got a bunch from chickenpox, bunch from being a really active child. You know, I climbed lots of trees and I fell down lots of trees. Some of them are a little more visible, so I have surgical scars on my right shoulder. You can see one there. There's the one here too, and there's one on the back of the shoulder. Those are from the arthroscopic surgery I had on my labrum to repair it when I was 19. It wasn't supposed to scar, but they did. They lied to me. Yay! There's also various ones from like self-harm and stuff like that, but the worst of that is covered with a really nice tattoo on my leg. So, there's that. And then, also from Eerie, and from the Awkward Monday questions, what is the worst thing about being a grown-up? The worst thing about being a grown-up would be money issues. Because you can deal with work, you can deal with, other annoying things about being an adult, like responsibilities, but money things, bills, loans, debt, that sucks. And that's another way I relate to Ludger. I have a bunch of debt from college. So, yeah, bills and all of that, money, and money is evil. So, yeah, I think that's the worst thing about being an adult. You have to deal with money and bills and debt, and it just sucks. But there's a lot of fun about being an adult, too. I think that's all the questions I got. So, thank you so much for watching this whole video. Thank you so much for dealing with me being a big derp. Thank you so much for me chugging down energy drink during this, so I'm actually conscious. And, I look forward to RPing with everyone. I love all of you, and thank you so much for making this Tumblr experience, wonderful and fulfilling, and I look forward to lots more fun. Thank you. Bye!